Jason Smith. I'm the newly appointed chairman of the Bushkill Township Environmental Advisory Council. The council was reestablished recently with the help of the Pennsylvania Environmental Council through a grant that they had received from the Pennsylvania Growing Greener program. They also, as part of this grant, helped us with completing an environmental resource inventory, which was a compilation of our natural resources here within our township. They did this using a geographic information systems database. This database will be used by our township and by our watershed association here in the area to help to protect our resources, to reestablish our greenways, to do all kinds of other types of environmental planning. It will actually serve as the backbone for a lot of our work. We'll be using this resource inventory database at our monthly EAC meetings, as well as our meetings with the Bushkill Stream Conservancy and other groups that are doing planning in our area. It will serve as a valuable tool during our meetings, where we'll actually have the database broadcast up on a wall or on a screen, so that we can talk about the different resources that we have within the township and how we're going to go about protecting them.
An EAC is a good group to conduct a township ERI because they are very familiar with the township's resources and can collect data at a level of great detail. GIS is also a useful tool to store this data because it allows the municipality to look at the interrelation of layers of data and provides an accurate view of how it all fits together. The GIS database holds information on wetlands, hydric soils, streams, and steep slopes, and can quickly and effectively display this information for the Planning Commission and EAC members to view and use in the site review process. In addition to EAC knowledge, data is available from county and state sources such as PA Spatial Data Access, otherwise known as PASDA.
We were looking at every bit of information that we could get pertaining to our township and to our watershed. So with that, we were looking at our water resources, our soils, our landforms, our cultural and historical resources, wetlands, all kinds of different pieces of information. We also were able to get from the Lehigh Valley Planning Commission a lot of this data, but a parcels layer, which will allow us to see exactly who owns what land and will allow us to contact these people to help us with our planning efforts.
The township already has two goals in mind for which the data from the ERI will be helpful. They would like to draft an ordinance to protect wooded riparian areas and also create a wildlife migration corridor to connect the vast woodlands of Jacobsburg State Park in the southeast with the large wooded tracts along the Blue Mountain Ridge to the north. The Environmental Systems Research Institute, ESRI, and the DEP offer grants that allow municipalities to receive training and software packages.
We also have applied for a grant from Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection for a GIS database software package. As part of that, we're allowed to have 2 or 3 people get training. So we had actually sent 3 people out to get training on use of GIS. So right now we have 2 different versions of ArcView software, and we have 3 people that have been trained by the state, plus a couple of us that already have training just from our professional careers.
The Bushkill Township EAC will maintain and update the data so that the ERI will always remain a fresh source of information for the municipal planning process. The Bushkill Township ERI was completed with funding from the Pennsylvania Environmental Council through the DEP Growing Greener program. If your EAC is interested in conducting an ERI, please contact the Pennsylvania Environmental Council to inquire about funding sources or visit the links below.